Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new video on Traveling is Worth It. We have been traveling from Argentina to Alaska for 7 years. Right now we are in Corona del Mar in Orange County in the state of California in the United States of America. It's amazing what's happening on this trip, and we're in a really beautiful place that we want to show you. How did the people here welcome us? And we're about to start exploring a spectacular scenic route. We arrived at this place at night, and honestly, it really caught our attention because you could tell it was a beautiful place, but everything was very dark. Because it's something we're noticing that here in the United States, it's really dark at night, so we couldn't imagine what it was like. At night it's dark, but on the streets, everything is kind of dark. There aren't
any street lights on the streets? Houses have few lights.
In the United States, it's dark at night. When we woke up, we began to see the true nature of the neighborhood. With some spectacular houses, with a fantastic view, with amazing greenery, and on top of that with strange little animals.
Oh yes, as soon as we arrived, in that green space as we turned the corner, we saw a world full of little rabbits and bunnies. It really caught our attention, and in the morning when we woke up, they were all there eating too.
The grass. And a really beautiful place.
When we woke up and saw so much luxury, we said they're going to kick us out of here right away. But honestly, I was surprised by people's reaction because yesterday we spent some time in the van and we got tired of listening to people reading the sign that said, "Oh, from Argentina to Alaska. Oh, amazing. Oh, wonderful." But it was one after another.
Reading
the sign, being surprised, asking questions, and it turns out that later, while we were there working for a little while, we started reading messages. And we got one on Instagram from James who told us, "I'm heading to Nicaragua soon, so I can give you some avocados that will spoil while I'm gone." Soon. And I just ran into James. He kindly left us the avocados before his trip to Nicaragua in 2 days so they wouldn't go bad. He said, "I'll give them to the kids." Then we got an email from a couple who live here, the Californian guy and his wife from Vietnam. They invited us to their house. If we wanted to take a shower, eat, do laundry, or stay the night if we needed a room.
We left our cider pourer there waiting for us. We got an email from Eric and Lynn. They invited us to their house to take a shower in case we needed it. And it's no surprise we needed it. And to eat. It's really nice to be in such a spectacular area.
The difference in this situation is that we've been getting to know all of them, all the Latin American families.
Exactly.
So, this is an opportunity to get to know them from the inside and ask them questions.
Because we have a lot. Yes, a ton.
To two people who were born here in the United States but apparently are not of Latino descent because otherwise they would have all the Latino background in their customs. So,
the whole email was in English, so let's
see what we find.
Botoncito.
We just left Linda and Eric's house. It was lovely. They had 2 little girls. Yes, we went to take a shower first because...
Of course, and then they made dinner, which was salmon with broccoli. Carrots, but they weren't orange carrots. They were lots of tiny carrots in many different colors. A garlic sauce. Everything was delicious.
And for dessert, some ice cream. Yes, honestly, it was amazing.
It was really nice. The girls got super excited and gave us lots of little gifts, she said. When the girls got home, the 8-year-old oldest one asked her dad, "Where are these strangers from?" You get them out with, "How did you bring them from the street?" Because the girl didn't understand the story because...
Then the dad
explained to her that he saw the truck, that he liked it, and that he invited us to eat. She says they're not strangers anymore, but friends now.
This is in English. Very nice. It was a beautiful experience, honestly.
So the reception from the people was spectacular. It surprises me even more because despite warnings that it might not be like this, the reception we're getting is incredible. We keep being surprised by how well prepared the beaches are. And just when we think we've already seen how fantastic a beach can be, we arrive at one that's even better prepared. It has this area that's kind of separated from the parking lot and the rest of the beach. I've seen Mexicans celebrating a birthday, taking all the tables and grills. It's no problem. They hold their event right there. I saw people in robes and turbans having a gathering. Early this morning, I saw a group of Asians. So they come, enjoy it, leave, clean everything up, everything is spotless, and they have this beautiful place to have the gathering they need.
And this is another little thing that caught my attention and that we hadn't come to visit. They're like giant rocks with sand in the middle of all the greenery and the little palm trees from the beach, which is spectacular. Look, it has a private little beach here. There's a staircase over there. Oh, with little stairs and everything. No, it's amazing.
Look, it's here.
It was meant to live there. It's not bad at all. Awesome, let's see. On the little stairs.
The water is beautiful and crystal clear, but it's freezing. We only went in up to a certain point. Until yesterday it was freezing.
It's very beautiful. There are some strange bars here. I guess it's so people don't get in. For sure. It's really dark in there. Do you see this view? Huh? Take that, buddy!
Something that has caught my attention about the signs I see here is that it's not just a no swimming sign, but there's a whole explanation, like raising awareness about what the dangers are and what could happen to you. For example, here, it says that swimming can be dangerous because there are currents and because there are submerged rocks and so on. And that the consequence could be that it's dangerous for the person swimming, and the same goes for anyone who wants to go diving. And then below it tells you to remember to keep playing safely. It's not just a simple don't do this, but it explains why it could be dangerous for you. What happens to us sometimes is that since we spend a lot of time in one country, maybe these are global trends and we have no idea, and we think it's something new from this country. Let us know if you see similar signs where you live, as this is new to me. Rather than prohibition, it's about increasing awareness.
The night we arrived, we heard some strange noises, kind of like a dog or something like that. Kind of high-pitched. And Cynthia thought they sounded like seals. Honestly, I had no idea. But when we went to dinner with Eric Lind, we asked them, and they said they're sea lions. Since a lot of fishermen hang out on this pier, the sea lions come around here trying to find some unsuspecting fish. I haven't seen any sea lions yet, but it would be nice to show you one. I think I've only seen one in my life. If we don't see one, it's okay. Look at this place. It's beautiful. I caught one. Wow, there are two. Look. Let's see if I can zoom in more. To the other side, wow, amazing. It jumps back. How beautiful. There it is, I didn't miss out. We were able to see it. It looks so nice, so nice. Now, what a little plaza. We could see it better there. This entire area is the massive parking lot. On weekends, someone checked at the entrance booth, but on weekdays, no one was there. And there are these little machines where you can come with your card. They accept cash too. You enter your license plate and that's how it's registered. Super automated, I love it. Parking is $6 an hour or about $24 for the day. It's quite expensive. Bathrooms with soap. With doors, that's already a big deal. There's a bathroom for people with disabilities, complete with toilet paper. It feels homey. At the beach exits, there are showers so you can take a quick rinse and get the sand off. There are also little faucets below to wash the sand off your feet. Or to wash your dogs, which I saw some people doing there. Another great thing about this place is the abundance of drinking fountains, providing easy access to water. I love this stunning beach with its breathtaking view, located in a beautiful neighborhood. It's one of my favorite beaches I've visited. But we're departing this gorgeous beach. This will be incredible, spectacular, fantastic, and divine. Did you like the beach, my love?
Liked it, especially because it's autumn. Yes, the weather is beautiful. It's not unbearably hot or too cold. You can be in the sun and you're fine. You can be in the shade and you're fine, so it's beautiful.
I'm watching by your side. One thing that I find amazing about this place is that we've seen people walking around calmly. Look, a lot of people are sunbathing, gathered on the grass. I love that. It's something like what we saw when we went to Argentina, drinking mate, you know. I was moved by people gathering around the mate. Well, here we see it again.
And not just on weekends. Today is a weekday and people come in groups with their little tables. From afternoon to morning, lots of people exercising and walking their dogs. And as I was telling you today, now I'll... Stop. Going to tell you something. We are, people, everyone. He would stop to look at the ranch, and everyone would read the sign, and everyone would ask us questions. Amazing! Incredible! We thought we were going to go more unnoticed. No, it was an incredible moment. That's it. Give my ears a rest from the fatigue. Incredible.
But really cool vibes.
Yeah, really cool vibes.
And it's really helpful for me to practice my English. That's where I notice it. Well, that I still need to keep practicing.
That's when you realize that you speak much better than you think you do, because you can really communicate. I understand.
I understand because I like to watch movies in the original language. And that's how I'm going to improve. Another thing that fascinates me, my love. But it fascinates me to the point of obsession. The big mansions. The tremendous mansions. Each one more beautiful than the last. All of them are big. With different styles, but with a certain harmony. In the gardens. Even this combination of flowers they use in the front with the colors. Let's take a look at one
of those decorations for Halloween.
We're waiting there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's beautiful. I love it. There it is. Oh, how
cute. And not just during the day, because during the day it's a spectacle just to see the houses, but also at night. Because they also have this thing where they're not super brightly lit, but instead have a soft yellowish lighting. In fact, I asked Eric about it. Yes, I asked why this city was so dark, just like others. And he told us it's so as not to disturb the nightlife. For example, turtles, when they hatch from their eggs, need to see the light on the horizon to head toward the sea. And they shouldn't get confused by the city lights and come this way. So that's another reason why they keep the city lighting low.
Look at this rose, my love. Look, what is this, please? And another thing is the little bunnies we saw over there, which was really nice.
Oh, let me tell you my story about the rabbits. Which one? Here, there's a rabbit, which is called the desert rabbit. That's its name. It's endangered, but here, since they keep the green areas, lots of water, lots of grass, the little rabbit is happy there. It comes out at night and early in the morning. But it turns out there are also coyotes, because there are some protected natural areas that border this city where there are coyotes. And I was just looking into that, and I read a story about a coyote that was in the city and snatched a chihuahua from a lady who was walking it. She was walking with her little chihuahua and it snatched it away. Well, the lady started screaming, the coyote let go of the dog and it didn't die, but it's shocking that there are coyotes in the city. So, in fact, it caught our attention because we did a broadcast last week in a park. And there were warnings about how to act if you found yourself near a coyote. It's incredible that in such a city so populated, you can see bunnies, coyotes, and...
Last time we saw geese. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Where?
What's it? San
Pedro? In San Pedro, where we had the previous meeting. We went down one of the streets, and you start to see that it was a noise.
How can I tell you? This street, a street in a totally populated city, geese over there wandering around, on a street 4 blocks away. Again, they walk slowly, waiting for them to pass. So that's something that surprises me about these cities. I mean, you have huge populated cities, but you have a lot of nature. I don't know, we saw chickens in small rural towns. On the streets, but that's kind of normal. But seeing a goose in a city like this, like these, I had never seen that before. But look, the phone booth.
Old. One of those classic ones. What do you think? What do you think? We have to tell them something! The motorhome. Even though we went to see one in one of the previous videos, we were really excited, but it got sold.
Still, also, Eric told us why it's going down. Why wouldn't it be so surprising that the price of that motorhome dropped so much? And he told us that winter is coming. The economy in the country, like in many countries, is weak. Motorhome owners can't park their vehicles on the block if they don't have a designated space inside their property to store it. They must pay about $300 monthly for a garage. And they're not going to use it during the winter. So you do the math until next summer. About 5 or 6 months is a lot of money in something that's just sitting there. So they're starting to sell the motorhomes and the price is starting to go down. So at this stage, it would be a good time to buy.
Sure, go ahead and check out the cabin if you want to film it. So, well, we'll see if there are more. Well, obviously there are more options. The one we're waiting for is there, waiting for us. We won't keep it from you. Now we'll take a short walk around the library. It fascinates us since we need to upload the video and work on it. Because this isn't just a vacation, right?
No, this isn't a vacation. But we found out that here in the United States, going to work at the libraries is
a pleasure. Wi-Fi, air conditioning, carpet, which we agree the motorhome will have carpet because that's how the house of our dreams is, and many other things.
The bathrooms, drinking fountains, such incredible peace of mind. Safe, safe, safe!
We're at the library, Newport Beach Central Library. It's called La Estanciera que da en la sombrita. Look at this place. It's huge with tons of parking. But there are 2 motorhomes, and the other one...
The day we came, I'd say 2 or 3, but I'm not certain.
No.
Another day we came, there were 3 more, so it's good parking for travelers.
Good place.
Awesome.
Library.
Yes, it has study rooms where you can talk inside, but those are for members only. And it also has an outdoor area where we can talk as well.
We've already started uploading our video, so this week we're ahead of schedule. Before connecting to the internet, we activate our safety network for when we connect to public Wi-Fi, like at the library. And after that, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Surfshark for sponsoring this video and for being with us for over 2 years.
Surfshare is the VPN, and the VPN is a virtual private network that encrypts our data when we connect to the internet so that all our information stays safe. Especially when connecting to public Wi-Fi, like here. In these places, there may be people with bad intentions who are doing exactly that, trying to connect to other people's computers to steal important information like access to bank accounts, YouTube channels, and things like that. We've been using Surfshark for 2 years, not only because it's one of the best brands on the market, but also because with just one account, we can connect all the devices we have. If you're interested in getting a VPN, Surfshark costs $12.95 per month. But with our code Viaje Vale la Pena, you get 83% off and 3 months free. It comes to $2.21 per month. But also, this company openly allows you to share your account with friends and family. So for example, if you share it with 5 friends, would each one end up paying 44 cents per month? And everyone can have their devices protected. I'll leave you the link to get 83% off and 3 months free in the description of this video and also in the comments.
Thank you so much, Surfshark, for joining us. And I want to show you this amazing view of this library. Look at this. It's beautiful. Being able to work here, it's amazing. Video uploaded, everything's ready and coordinated. We have the whole week to enjoy. My queen. We're beginning our Pacific Coast journey. Well, we're at... The coastline runs along the Pacific Coast, only meters away.
It's a highway. It's number 1. What's it called? Highway number 1? That's what they call it.
A scenic highway.
We're going to go around the Pacific Ocean. Apparently there are many very interesting stops. Beautiful. That road goes from San Diego to San Francisco. It's about 1,000 kilometers in total, but we're only going to do 50 today, right?
Just a few? Yes, from Goberna del Mar to Terran, because we coordinated with Martin, from Martin and Meili, whom you saw in one of the previous videos. And we're gonna go look for some soccer. I ended up blonde, I really want to play.
It's near Malibu, we're doing great.
And there's an app. That's where people get together. There are some small fields to play on. You pay a small contribution, and that's how they meet up. With really nice, really clear rules. It's nice. And here we are passing by the little house where we met Eric and Lynn. Nice. Dinner! Honestly wonderful people. A wonderful family. It was a beautiful meeting, wasn't it, my love? Let's go for more. Shall we see the road?
Let's hit the road.
Now we're really starting to travel the Pacific Coast Highway. Did I say it right? Very good. But we already have the ocean to our left. Yeah, we just passed a pier that went all the way out. Beautiful. La Macana, who said we went out to travel a beautiful scenic route. Arriving at Los Angeles, but it's not.
Arriving at Los Angeles means arriving at Los County.
Angeles, not to the
City of Los Angeles, about 3.
videos ago.
You mentioned yourself? It would be like saying the San Martin district in Argentina, because we still haven't gone to downtown Los Angeles. We're going to have to go for that thing.
In a previous video, I excitedly said, we're arriving in Los Angeles, where people love to come to work. We're arriving in Orange. We're arriving, of course, to guys there, at the edge of the table. It doesn't matter, because it's exciting that we've made it this far for the Estanciera, and that we're driving along this scenic highway. Scenic! It smells like fish. Like fish in sunscreen. How does it feel when you're near the sea? Look, I like the track there. I don't know if it's for swimming, let's see, because there are people running, riding bikes. I like this place. Look, one of those public transport buses that look really cool is about to pass us. But something that really caught my attention that I saw the other day is that all the buses like these have something in the front. A big rack so that the person riding a bicycle can place their bike there. I saw it with one, but it had one folded up. You can carry up to 2 bikes, so you can bring your bicycle. It's great on the bus. I mean, we've also seen it done on the train, but here, the bus has a special place for it.
For the bicycle. Hello, John, yeah. I want to ask you because we recently discussed in the video that you can pay for many things with a debit card, such as at the ice cream cart.
And
many commenters mentioned that in Argentina, they can buy cheaper using cards like Mercado Pago, suggesting this payment method is also available there.
Full Mercado Pago.
Well then, if they already put that in Argentina, which I don't think they have, or let us know if another country has implemented this, as it's new to us.
recall, it's been 7 years since we left Argentina. We returned, but went to buy ice cream from a cart, and we were 3 years in.
Mexico. So what we saw here is because we haven't seen it in Mexico, and it surprised us. Of course, well, the journey I was making...
We're outside of everything, but go on. My love doesn't return.
What we just went through. It's a place where the streets, instead of having asphalt, have a river running through them. It's about 3 blocks.
More or less. Look, you can show it here on the map if you want to see it. Actually, I'm going to see if I can take a little turn. Let's see if we can get through.
I'm not going to go through the streets because they're flooded.
Of course, but let's see here. I don't see a sign that says you can't cut through. Let's see. You can go this way. You can go this way.
Alright, but here I'll take a turn.
Alguay, hear it!
You could see something there.
Yes, you could see it. The little houses are there on the edge. They have like their little dock. And the little water and whatever passes in front. It resembles Venice, as if they created a small replica of the city. They'll inform us, but it already exists in Tigre, in the Delta region of Argentina. That's not true. It's in the middle of the city. Over there, no, of course not. Already on both sides. Incredible! Yes, very nice. There, the houses have a little dock that goes down and a small boat waiting. They're impressive.
I guess from here they have direct access to the sea, otherwise that wouldn't make much sense.
Yeah. How does this look? Much better. How about making a switch, station wagon style, and having them give us one of those? I love it.
On the highways of the United States, it can reach...
Work. Leaving.
The United States. Forget it. It's going to be narrower, lower.
Imagine going into the powder magazines. What do we do? But anyway, I love this place. Are you ready?
Ready!
We're back on the Pacific coast, but we found ourselves.
Knows the house, seriously? Yes, they were coming in through it.
There's a smell. There's
Burning smell, isn't there?
You smell?
Yes. Oh, you could see the roof of a house in one of those houses.
Of all of them.
Made of wood, you could see the burnt roof and the firefighters with the ladder going in through the roof.
And from the Pacific.
Coast Highway, did you see? They went up with the scorched palms and saw that this looks similar. Thanks to what we traveled when we went to the first meeting. Indeed, we're going through these bridges. Don't ask me what they're called, and where are we going?
Okay.
I put it in. The extension in Long Beach. And we'll be there. Plus, we're putting in the miles for the second one in Jolpe. Well, we found the little spot we were coming to, which is Winston Park. I don't know how big, but it has a pretty large green area. Lots of eucalyptus trees that give shade, lots of squirrels.
I saw that there's a library over there, so I'm going to go check it out to see if I can go in, while you go play soccer. Well, that's nice.
So let's get something to eat quickly and get ready for soccer. Let's go. Am I gonna take a nap or not? What? I'm gonna take a nap, obviously. I started cooking, making a little salad, lentils, and things we had ready, and this
Blonde girl is
talking to the insurance company, going over all the information again and everything because of the accident. We still haven't solved it. We need to know how the situation will be resolved so we can fix the back compartment. So they're making calls. Meanwhile, I'm still cooking.
I had to call our insurance company again to insist that they accept my claim, because the other driver's insurer stopped responding to us. I provided them with all the information they requested. They wanted to talk to Andy about his shoulder, but we never heard back from them. These things happen in the United States. It seems so. This is the first world. Anyway, back to complaining and getting quotes to see the cost of fixing this.
The food is ready, so I can't go out since there's food. Today it's all about vegetables, which is very good and needed. These are the avocados James gave us. Let's eat. Blondie, do I have to go play soccer? All right. What a great soccer match. What a great soccer match. Honestly, I was all dressed up. Huh? No, but I loved Alba's sportsmanship. Yeah. Well, I scraped my knee a little. Now my whole leg's hurt. Incredible. Really impressive. We enjoyed it a lot. And after the little game, we got a haircut. We trimmed ourselves up. Why, my love? Because today is a special day for us. We're going early in the morning. 6:49, we're heading to the meetup we're going to have at Griffith Park with everyone who wants to come and join us. The photo with the estanciera. We're a bit sleepy, but excited for the really nice day ahead. So we're getting a few kilometers in early, all morning, and we'll meet up there with everyone. Come on! The lady just greeted me. She just told me something very important that she wants people to know. What did she say to me? That he's much slimmer than he looks. So it gets recorded and people know because it's important. Thank you very much. Hello.
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 We've been following you since you were in El Salvador.
Since the pandemic started, you made us, hey, I'm here.
I'm really grateful, so happy that you made it, and let's keep going.
Traveling is worth it.
That's it.
A greeting. Keep going with your adventure, and we're keeping up with you, of course. Yes, we're following along. I'm here too. Greetings and good luck.
We're at the gathering. Cookies are appearing out of nowhere. Peely, who brought these cookies?
They fell from the sky, as everything does.
That's crazy. They brought cookies to share at the gathering. That's impressive. Here we are gathered with the wonderful people who came to the event we organized. It's amazing, just incredible. They were telling me that 95% are River fans and the rest don't like soccer. Spectacular! I don't know what they're saying, it's amazing, Boca Boca! Come on, what? Boca? What's that? Do you want to eat with your mouth? Ah, they're very hungry. 1, 2, 3.
Travel is worth it. Yes.
Wait. Even the deer wanted to join the gathering and sail. What a shame. Hey, look over there. No, it's just something like that. You? Yeah.
Me neither. The first
Time I saw something like that. Violeta, it's me, Dad President. The meeting was amazing and we had a great time. Really nice. It was beautiful. Now let's take a picture with the organizers who helped us. Here I'll show you. There's Patty, Pili, Melis. It seems like the joke. Also, yes. Also Tincho there. Cool guy. Pili, Patty. It seems like the Tana Pharaoh joke, but it's not. Honestly, this is totally awesome, and we're so grateful for your help in making these events successful. Thank you very much. And another one is coming?
Me too.
Well,
I have nothing to do tomorrow.
except for the river match. It has been a beautiful experience. I'm loving everything we're experiencing here in Los Angeles. It's amazing. Disney is the same in Los Angeles. I'm fascinated with Los Angeles, my love. I know that you're
Fascinated. And what really caught my attention was not just the reception we got, that we're having in California. People are coming from various Latino communities, especially from El Salvador and Guatemala.
Central America, really well represented. Many Argentinians for...
Sure.
But also from the local people, those who have lived here for years, who didn't come from other countries, who find it really fascinating. The trip, they can't believe we came all the way from Argentina.
Yes, they're really surprised. Every now and then we hear them reading the little sign in English, amazed.
Right, and they stop and ask about the trip. A gentleman told us last Sunday, he said, come to a gathering we're having for vintage cars. Well, we had other things to do, we couldn't make it, but the people were very warm. The difference I noticed maybe compared to Latin America is that they keep it short.
The meeting, they talk.
For a little while, they ask for a lot of permission before getting close. They keep a distance. But the same excitement and the same desire to learn more about the adventure and to participate and to invite us to different things. But it's also about how we sense the way they come. Honestly beautiful.
I love what we're enjoying right now, but what excites me even more is what's coming, my love. So, if you want us to keep showing you what we're experiencing here in Los Angeles, California, in the United States, subscribe to the channel. You help us a lot, we send you a big hug, and we'll see you, when, my love, in the next video.